Welcome back, everybody. Frankenstein C20 here today. So today we're doing a cat video today, as you can see. You know, I watch a lot of videos, and it seems like a lot of people that I do watch has a cat in their video at some point in time. They make their appearance. So today we have Jimmy the Mooch here. He's our outside cat, and he's pretty cool. And then on the inside we got our other two cats over here, Moon Pie and Lionel. They're pretty good cats. They're inside only. So, but today I'd like to introduce you to Cape Crusaders Cat Rescue here in Union. And here a few months ago, me and my wife, we donated a little time and a little bit of materials for some flooring and in their new place for the cat shelter, and thought we'd share that little bit with you. And then after that, we'll give you a little tour of the cats there. They're pretty cool cats. And so anybody out there that's cat people, if you would like to donate or contribute anything to Cape Crusaders Cat Rescue, their information is right here. They're looks like they're everywhere on Facebook, on YouTube. It looks like they're on Instagram. A lot of ways to get a hold of them and help out if you can. So anyway, with that being said, we got some more good content coming up. No Name Nationals is coming up in 30 days or so, or less. It's coming up real fast. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a good time. Yeah, and until that, stay tuned. I got some more car show videos to get off my phone, and I got a bunch of that. So anyway, enough said about that. Let's get to the video here, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks. All right, so here we have the entryway, and we've put in our tile here. They're mismatched, but I made a nice little pattern out of it, and then I was able to click everything in around it. Around here, you see, so you get a nice smooth transition between all the different pieces. So this room is almost done. We're doing this out of mismatched pieces. So we had just enough of this for a nice little entryway, and I had to put it in this pattern so that I could line up all my tongue and grooves to get it in. Because if you see there, you got a tongue and groove system. So yeah, because I didn't want any pieces of metal or rubber or anything in between them. I just wanted a seamless transition, and that's what we've got. So yeah, I had a little bit of this and we had a little bit of that. So this room here is in 3 different colors, which will be all right. And that's just a little piece left over there. So yeah, we're covering up this old tile. Now when we get out here, this should all be one color here. This will all be one color of the light brown. And we done this room last week. This is where the kitty cats will be. Small kitties. In this room here. And we're going to do this room tomorrow. And this is where all the big cats will be. In this room here. So, yeah. This will be tomorrow, so we'll have some more footage on that. And I got a little patching to do. I'm going to take that piece of metal out there and put in a proper threshold. So that's about where we're at the cat house today. So, all right, we're going to get some more floor down here. All right, so here we are. We've got the entryway in, and we're calling this the calico. Just like the kitty cats, because we're using bits and pieces of everything here. So all we got left now to do is put some cord around all the way around in here. So I did not take the baseboard off in here because this baseboard is super nailed to the walls, and we're just going to throw up a little brown cord around all the way around. And so that concludes the calico entryway. Tile part came out nice. Everything is nice and crisp around there. If you look, it's all clicked together. So, and we got that. So now we're getting ready to proceed over here into this room. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick it up right here. And we should be able to click in right here to that piece with the new floor. So I'm matching 3 or 4 different floorings here together. So, but this room here is all going to be one color. So we're going to get right on that here in a minute. All right, here we go. Back into this room here. So now that we've clicked onto our doorway there, we're going to come through here seamlessly. And I've got my starter rows going on right here. So we're going to go ahead, start clicking this room in. Just like that. And this will all be one piece here. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get this going.